2021, I will try to fix my visa to go to Mexico to visit my grandparents really quick after like I think 10 years of not seeing them. And yeah, so yeah, I'm going to Mexico, and I've been using the worst I will try, and I'm just saying like I'm doing it, like I'm going, because I think the whole speaking into existence is like very real. I'm so excited for that. Like we're all just realizing how we could use energy and how we should prioritize that, you know, not money, not like physical things, but like things that make us feel good while we're alive, you know. Like getting older is strange, and I always think about that. If my soul would like, because your body's gonna like slowly decompose and just like stop moving as fast, and your soul is like, I wonder if it's gonna feel trapped while it watches that go down. Like if my head is gonna be like move faster, and my body's like I can't, you know. So that's why I want to like feed the soul, because that's like we should treat it like it's an organ or like a heart, you know. So, yeah. And my prediction for 2021 is less borders. Yeah, I think so. Crossing my fingers.
So we walk and talk, right? 2021 prediction, yeah? Damn. Feels like we went back so far this year, but honestly, I think this year was meant to prepare us for a much larger change that's going to happen next year. Because right now, everybody's personal is their world. Being in a miniverse for this long, I think that's definitely going to happen in terms of like our perception of technology, big time. I don't think the next breakthroughs are going to be in like the physical realm that we see out here anymore. I think it's going to be a lot more of like inner technology, kind of like people finishing what the process of this year has kind of forced everybody to take a look at. And it's going to be about your inner technology and being able to understand what the effects of this type of world has had on our mind and spirit, and just being able to recode everything ourselves and kind of tinker with our own mind. That's what's going to be next. And also like being able to redefine and like reprocess our whole perception of time is going to be a big deal, because I feel like this past year, in the past couple years really, you know, we've been forced to look at time and time we spend with each other one way. And I think there's a lot of different ways that people can look at it now, and they're starting to see a lot of different things be possible. Like just how 9/11 changed everything. I really feel like the way people be communicating right now and sharing with each other and working with each other, it's like the equivalent of when like cavemans were scribbling on the walls, and it was progress, but at the end of the day it was like just a really primitive way of doing those things. And I think the way we use technology right now is quite primitive, based on like what's really possible. So I think there's a lot of potential. I'm still very optimistic about it, but I think a lot of it is going to be sort of abstract, and some people are going to get it, and then others are going to be playing a very different role than what they're probably used to. Oh man, for them, I'm not so sure. They're going to have to make different peace with different choices, I think. I think it's going to have a lot to do with, yeah. I don't know, I lost my train of thought.
I think Nostradamus predicted there's going to be this year, 2021, zombie apocalypse, asteroids, all these things, according to him. But I think most is just change, clarity, and adjusting and adapting to this new world that had to happen, and change had to happen. So it's now, and it won't be over for a while. And I think it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. I mean, I'm mostly positive and optimistic because I felt so much power from people. But then also, wait, what do you mean? Do you mean like, it's also what I'm hoping and what I'm predicting? There's two things, right? And mostly also, so, I mean, everyone that I talk to in my surrounding, appreciating what you always should do actually, but appreciating what you have, being very in the now, and that everything is a process. Everyone realized that finally that you're nothing when you're yourself. But also I'm talking about a point of very privileged and blessed, because so many people lost everything this year. My prediction for 21, I think the psychic industry is gonna spike up, because everyone kind of looking for more and more the spiritual guidance, you know? So maybe change our career goals into psychic tarot reading. No. Hello? This 2020.
You know, that's such a big question. I feel like in 2020, there were a lot of things that shifted, that really just upended and unearthed like the reality that like our lives are very like finite. They are like very uncertain and precarious. And I also am coming into 2021 with like this more embodied sense of precarity, like the finiteness of life, like the passage of time has become, my sense of time has become a little bit more acute and like a little bit more embodied. I feel like I feel time passing in a way that maybe not so much, or at least in the same way before. For 2021, like I feel like a lot of us, particularly people who are oppressed and marginalized, you know, I've seen a lot of folks career-wise really grow and like evolve and like are starting to receive the recognition that they deserve, and the wages that they deserve. And like I am just really looking forward to keeping that same energy as we collectively work towards creating a more just world where everyone can eat regardless of their ability to contribute labor-wise. I look forward to us really peeling back the layers, even more layers than what this biological, this biological phenomenon is really trying to, is really revealing, honestly. And I look forward to us really interrogating more of the things that we accept as the status quo, or accept as, to be true, or like the way things are, and that, using 2021 to really question ourselves and how we got here, and where the hell we're gonna go. And I think that's really what I'm looking forward to 2021 is for us to dream more. I know I want to dream more. I want to dream bigger and more holistically, and not so much just for my individual dreams, but like our collective dreams. Yeah. Peace and love.
2021年咪疫係過2021年，佢就唔係啊，就唔係啊，特朗普賭啊，然後拜登賭嘛。
Thank you.
I would love for 2021 to be the year that it all falls apart, but I know that takes time, and I'm impatient. I don't know, I think for me, I want to get to a place where I can, like what we were saying earlier, I want to get to a place where I can work on art full time and other things, but just not have to worry about money. So whatever that looks like, I'm not so sure. I don't know, I just think, I hope that, like, just general consciousness about the system that we live under is going to get more and more, like, clear and heightened, and more people, just everyone is going, I hope it will be less willing to put up with it. So I don't know, I think, you know, assuming Biden is the president and assuming he takes office and all that shit, yeah, I mean, I think we'll just see how people react to that shit, because I don't think anything's gonna change dramatically. It's just obviously not. It's not gonna change. All presidents are the same. And so then it's like, will people put up with it or not? I would love for there to be some sense of equality here. And I would love for all of us not to like have money dictate our lives. And for anyone who's hungry or needs food and needs money or needs to pay rent and all that shit can do that without constantly stressing about it, and like everyone has a place to live, and you know, just all that kind of shit. So that's what I would like. So I don't know if that's a prediction or just a wish. I think that's more of a wish, but let's say it's a prediction.
Fuck this world, man 我真係唔敢諗，講真嗰句，我覺得 whatever 啦，屌你想點就點啦，即係我覺得我匿埋喺我間屋就 OK 噶啦，出面發生咩事都唔關我事。我而家係向內發展，我要整到間屋好撚舒服，然後又係喺個 city 中間都唔怕悶啦。之後你想點咪點咯，屌講真都唔係我控制噶啦，屌我都係覺得 like。我覺得全個世界都好撚fucked up咯，即係 只不過係爆晒啲核突嘢出嚟啫嘛。你行咩理論，你行乜撚嘢其實都係咁樣核突噶啦，屌啲嘢就係你點樣有錢 survive 咁咯，我覺得而家係。而我覺得2021年其實應該都係咁咯，就係諗緊呢啲咁嘅嘢咯。最近即係2020年，我覺得自己就係好似有少少喺呢個狀態，就係覺得屌你 Who are you man？ like 我覺得我好無知咯，其實係 at some point 你明唔明啊？即係嗰樣嘢係，我覺得我已經搞唔清咗。首先就係我好感覺到我已經搞唔清咗個 situation 係 what's going on 啦。然後我就覺得其實我所認知嘅世界或者我所知道嘅嘢係咪完全係所有嘢，我都唔知啦。我覺得 as 一個 human being 咧，應該 spend 多啲時間係喺你自己嘅個人成長，你點樣去做一個更加好嘅人，然後你點樣用你嘅能力同力量去影響呢個世界，呢一個先係 the key of changing the world. It's not you talking about political shit, you know. 即係嗰度已經係一個屎氹嚟㗎啦，你仲要踩入個屎氹之後話邊篤屎好啲咁撚樣咯，你明唔明？個 situation 就好似係咁咯。我覺得事到如今喺呢一個 so far 好似 like 21 century， 即係大家都好似所有嘢都好撚正確，政治正確又好，乜撚都好。即係我覺得 like yeah do whatever you wanna do like 我可以點啫？我仲可以點啫？除咗我可以做好自己之外，我覺得冇任何嘢可以做到。Man, fuck what you guys doing, man. Focus on yourself, bitch. 好瞓啦 ！Happy 2021啦，唔知啊。